शान्तिः।
And just take a moment to really bring your attention into the room where you're sitting, and then bring it to your body. So allow the hands to rest calmly on your legs, and just begin to feel where your body is touching the ground. So you may feel your sitting bones pressing down into the ground or into the block or the cushion, and your legs touching the ground, your hands touching the upper legs, and then very gently raise your spine, make it a little bit longer, and then relax the shoulders and relax your face. Just for a moment, you can close your eyes. And as you sit up straight but in a relaxed way, just allow your breath to happen as it is, your natural breathing. And just notice the air going in through the nose, the chest moving as you breathe in and out. And then take a deeper breath in. Open the chest, fill your lungs with air. And on the exhale, breathe out through the mouth. Inhale again through the nose. Make yourself a little bit taller. And on the exhale, relax the shoulders, soften the body. One more deep breath in. And exhale. And gently open the eyes if you had them closed. And from here, you can stay on the block if you want, or you can take it away now, whatever feels good for you. With the upper body, we're going to make big circles around the hips. So the sitting bones stay grounded. You're going to move the shoulders around it in big circles. So you start in one direction like I'm doing now. Make the circles as big as you can. And then change direction. Other way. Really nice. Let the arms move with it. It's quite nice. And then come back to center. And then on your next inhale, raise your shoulders as high as you can. Really up, up, up. And exhale, drop them. Inhale, reach them up. Bring the ears close to the shoulder or the shoulder close to the ear. And exhale, let go. And one more. Inhale, up. Exhale, let go. On the next inhale, bring your arms out, elbows gently bent, and bring them a little bit to the back. Open the chest as you inhale deep. Exhale, round the arms forward, round the shoulders. Inhale with the arms slightly bent. Open up the chest. Inhale, pull the shoulder blades. Exhale, widen the shoulders. Allow the head and neck to relax. Inhale, one more. Come up, open up. And last one. Exhale, come down. And come back up to sitting. We're going to give a little head and neck stretch. So on your next inhale, you turn your head gently to the right. And just stay there. Breathe. Feel a nice stretch. Just look as far as you can to the right. Come back to center. And on your next inhale again to the other side. Exhale and stay there. And notice when you feel this stretch. When you move your head to the left, maybe you feel on the right corner of your mouth, maybe you feel a little stretch there, which goes all the way into your neck. It's quite funny. Now this stretches your face as well. And then come back to center, and then drop the ear to the shoulder. And on the opposite shoulder, you can actually press it down a little bit. Feel a really nice stretch all the way down the side. And inhale, back up. Exhale, other side. And this time, the right shoulder can press down a little bit if you want. Or you just let the head hang. And gently come back up. Bring the chin to the chest. And imagine there's a really big hand which is strong enough so you can rest your head into it. So just allow the head really to go. And feel a nice stretch in the back. And from here, keeping your chin close to the chest, you turn the chin slightly to the right. Feel that stretch in the back shifting, and then come down again. And then shift to the left. And one more, come down. And the chin stays close to the chest, but you just turn the head to the side. And down again. And one more to the other side. And back to center. And slowly raise the head back up. Now from here, definitely take the block that you were sitting on, or the book, or the cushion, take it away. You're gonna bring your feet flat on the ground. We're gonna do a little Navasana just to warm us up a little bit. So, bring the knees into the chest. And then on the inhale, you're gonna bring the arms out, and you're gonna bring the legs out. Exhale, knees into the chest. Inhale, out. Exhale, knees into the chest. Two more. Inhale, out. Just waking up the abs. Exhale, in the chest. And last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, cross the ankles, knees into the chest. Bring the feet across to the ground, bring them down, and then roll forward into cat and cow. There you are. So wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And from here on the next inhale, we're going to bring the chest forward and look up slowly, opening up the back. Exhale, round the back up. Inhale, chest forward, press the hips up. Exhale, press the belly button into the spine. Make your back as round as possible. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, forward, look up. And on the exhale, relax the head and neck, round the back upwards. Then come to neutral. And from here, bring the left hand forward and the right foot back. So that's one line. Relax the head and neck. They're an extension of the back. And press the belly button up into the spine. And just two more breaths in. And one more. And here on the exhale, you're going to bring the elbow and the knee together under. And one more inhale, press them out and up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, press them up and come to cat-cow again. Hands and knees, sorry. Other side, right hand comes forward, left foot presses back. Make sure your head, neck relaxed. Belly button pressed up into the spine, protect your back, keep pressing forward and pressing back with the foot. One more breath here. And on your next exhale, bring the elbow and the knee together under the body. Inhale, press away and up. Exhale, elbow touch knee. Inhale, press up. And last one, elbow press, touch the knee. Inhale, press up. And bring the hand and the foot down. And just very briefly, come into child's pose. So bring the hips down to the heels, stretch the hands forward. And if you can, rest the head on the mat or let the head just hang. Take a breath. And from here, slowly come back up onto hands and knees. And then come into downward dog. So, walk your dog. So lift your right heel and your left heel up and down. And as you do that, allow your hips to move with this, waking up the body. Nice. And then from here, step the feet forward between the hands and fold. You can bend the knees slightly and just allow the whole upper body to hang, grab the opposite elbows. And just relax the whole upper body. Relax the head and neck. And then very gently, letting go of the hands, just let them hang down. And then vertebrae by vertebrae with a rounded back, slowly come all the way up. Head comes last. And when you're all the way up, gently roll the shoulders back so that they're relaxing down the back. Bring the feet together or just a little bit apart. And take a deep breath in, arms come up, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, finding length halfway up. Exhale, right foot comes to the back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. 1. Every inhale is coming, prana going up. On every exhale, grounding the hips down. 2. Inhale. And 3. Bring the hands down. Step back into plank. Press the heels back. Just plank for a moment. And then the hips down. The knees down. Hips up. And the chest comes down. And then everything comes down. Inhale. Little cobra. Exhale. Down to the ground. Curl the toes under. Inhale, use your abs, your belly button to press yourself back up into downward dog. Take a few breaths here. You press the hands into the mat, finding length. You can bend the knees a little bit, pressing the hips up in the air. And then look up, step the right foot forward, and then bring the left knee down. Inhale, 3 breaths again. Reaching up to the sky on the inhale and bringing energy down towards the ground, connecting with the earth on the exhale. 2 more. 1 more. And bring the hands down to the front, feet forward, Extend the spine, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up and out, reaching up. Exhale, hands together, coming down slowly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot to the back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up just for one breath. On the exhale, you're going to twist towards the knee that's bent. And have 3 breaths here. 2. 1 more. And on your next inhale, both hands come forward and up. And exhale, both hands down. Come into plank. Press the heels back. Now the knees down, hips up, elbows close, everything down. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, down. Curl the toes under. Belly button active, pressing into the spine, up into downward dog. Take a few breaths here. Relax the head and neck. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And find length. And on the next inhale, look up, bring the right foot between the hands. And exhale, left knee to the ground. Inhale, 1 breath, both arms up. Exhale, twist towards the bend knee side. And take 3 breaths here. Feel the shoulder blades pressing together. 2. 1. And inhale, hands forward, bring them up. Exhale, hands forward, feet forward, and fold. Come halfway up, extend, inhale. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, arms out, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, extend the spine halfway up. Exhale, right foot to the back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up just for 1 breath. On the next exhale, you're going to twist towards the bent knee. Just 1 breath as well. On the inhale, the hand comes forward, come up. And now on the exhale, both hands come forward and you're going to come into a humble sitting warrior. So you're not leaning down on your front leg. Your upper body goes diagonally up in the air. And you'll feel it really in your front leg as well. 1 more breath there. And exhale, hands down. Bring both feet to the back, come into plank. Press the heels back. Knees come down, hips up, chest down, everything down. Inhale, little cobra, hands by the shoulders. Exhale, down. Curl the toes under. Press up and come into downward dog. Take a few breaths. Bend the knees if you want. Keep finding length from the hands, press them into the mat. All the way up into the hips, press them up in the air. And on the next inhale, look up, bring the right foot forward. And then bring the left knee down. Inhale, both arms up, 1 breath. On the next exhale, twist towards the bent knee. 1 breath. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, diagonal, hands forward, humble, sitting warrior. 3 breaths. 2, keep your shoulders relaxed. One breath. And bring both hands down. Bring both feet to the front and fold. Halfway up, extend the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. From here, we're going to practice our Uttanasana, our forward folds. I wonder how many people have actually practiced it. It doesn't matter because I'm going to take you through the steps anyway. So bring your feet just a little bit apart, about hip width. And from here, bend the knees and allow the upper body to fold over the upper legs so that your hands can actually touch the ground. If you have a block or a book nearby, you may want to use it later, or maybe not. We'll just see how it goes. So as I told you, the hamstrings are now nicely lengthened. And you're going to lift your toes now, press the ball of the foot into the ground, and notice how that really activates the leg. And now on the next inhale, you're going to find length. Lengthening from the tailbone all the way into the crown of the head. And on the exhale, you're going to gently relax the lower back and begin to straighten the legs. Let the head hang. If you want, you can bring your hands to a block here, or if you need to put the block up or the book, make it as high as feels good for you. And now bring that rhythm of the breath in the body. Inhaling, finding length. Exhaling, surrendering the hamstrings, surrendering the lower back, the middle back, the upper back and the neck and the head. Inhaling again, finding length. Exhaling, pressing the knees back just a little bit more. Make sure it doesn't hurt, it should be a good stretch. And you should feel a real opening in the lower back as it relaxes. No tension in the lower back. Take one more breath here. And exercise that lengthening on the inhale and surrendering, allowing the back to go, giving the hamstrings a little bit more stretch there as you exhale. Now from here, on your next inhale, come halfway up, bring the hands on the knees, exhale, inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. There, we did it, Uttanasana, very nice. We'll practice that again sometime. It's a lovely pose. Come and stand at the front of your mat. And from here, bring your right leg back. Quite a big step. Your front foot, the toes facing forward, the back foot, the toes facing side of the mat. We're going to come into Warrior 2. There. So that means it's a hip opener. So your arms are out in both directions, shoulders relaxed. And then check that knee, the front knee, that it's pointing out towards the little toe and not falling in. And just breathe here. Feel that hip opener in the groin. Keep relaxing the shoulders. And then from here, straighten both legs and turn the toes towards the side of the mat. So both toes are towards the long side of the mat. Bring the hands on the hips. We're going to forward fold. Inhale, finding length there. Exhale, come forward. Bring the hands to the ground, or if you want, to a block. That's fine too. Bend the knees. It's the same principle as the forward fold. Finding length on the inhale from the tailbone all the way up into the crown of the head. And exhale as you allow the upper body to go. Release. 2 more breaths. Yeah. Keep the ankles strong. Don't lean out into the ankles because that makes them weak. It's tempting. One more breath here. And on the next inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the shoulders. Now, your left foot now turns forward, so the toes are pointing towards the short end of the mat. The back foot comes a little bit closer, toes turned in slightly, arms out. We're going to get ready for triangle pose. So begin by reaching forward, finding length here in your whole side body, the left side body. Press the right hip back towards the paintings behind me. That's where I'm pressing them. And then simply, when you can't find any more length, just allow the hand to move and rest wherever it wants to go on the leg, and bring the other arm up. Keep both legs strong. Don't lean back into your front knee. Lift the toes, activate that leg, or gently bend that knee a little bit. One more breath here. And inhale, come back up. And exhale, come into warrior again. Now from here, bend your lower arm. And as you inhale, bring the other arm up. Press the knee out, and that arm that goes up, this time we're going to bring the palm of our hand to the back, the lower back. So what we're doing here is finding opening in the chest. So on the inhale, press the elbow into the knee out, finding length, open the chest. On the exhale, gently twist the left shoulder forward and the right one back, so that your side body is almost parallel now with the whole of the front and the leg here. Just take a couple more breaths as you inhale, finding that length, pressing the knee out. Exhale, gently twist open. One more breath here. And on the next inhale, slowly come back up. Straighten the legs again. And come into reverse triangle. So in reverse triangle again, you stretch this part, the side body, both legs are straight. The right shoulder is relaxed and just hanging down. You're reaching up with the left. And from here, inhale, arms out. Come back into warrior two. And then windmill the hands around, all the way to the ground. Come into plank, press the heels back. Bring the knees to the ground, hips up, chest down, everything down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. And inhale, come back up into downward dog. And from here, step the feet forward between the hands, finding length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands down. Now the other foot, so I'm just going to move to the other side of the mat. You stay where you are. Stand up straight. Bring the left foot to the back and open that foot up so that the toes are pointing to the long side of the mat. Bend the front knee and come into warrior two. Feel the hip opener again. Relax the shoulders. And see if you can begin to think about dropping your tailbone down, gently pressing the belly button into the spine so that your upper body is straight. Nice. And from here, straighten both legs And then turn both feet towards the front, the side of the mat. Bring the hands down again. If you want, you can grab your belt. I'll grab the belt. Bring the arms out. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands together or just grab a belt so you got a little bit of space here between the hands. Inhale again, find length. Exhale, fold forward and then begin to move the hands away from the hips. And just allow them, don't push too hard. Allow the shoulders to begin to turn and open here. And don't lean back into the knees. Give them a little micro bend if you want. And on the next inhale, slowly come all the way up. Exhale, let go of the belt. And then turn your right foot towards the short part of the mat. Bring the left foot a little bit closer and bring the arms out for Trikonasana, triangle. So again, begin to lengthen the right side body. Now press the left hip back. Don't lean into this front knee. Micro bend it or lift the toes. When you haven't got any more length to find here, gently let go of the arm, let it rest on the leg, and then bring the other arm up. Now the breath here really is inhaling, finding horizontal length, and then on the exhale, you twist open a little bit. Just one more breath here. And inhale, slowly come back up. And we're going to bend the front knee again. Bring the back foot a little bit out. And we're going to bring that arm down. Oops, I'm sliding. And bring the hand down. Inhale, bring it up. Press the arm into the knee. And now with the palm of the hand, bring it to the lower back. Even as you do that, you already notice the chest opening here. Inhaling, finding length in your spine. Exhaling, right shoulder comes forward, left shoulder moves back. It's a nice twist. 2 more breaths here. 1. And on the next inhale, come back up. Straighten the front leg again and come into reverse triangle. So here, now your left shoulder is relaxing, the arm is nicely hanging down the leg. The right arm is reaching up. You can even reach a little bit behind you if you want. Finding length in the side body here. Your gaze can follow your outstretched hand if you want. It looks beautiful. 1 more breath here. And bring the arms back out. Bend the front knee again. Warrior 2. And now windmill the arms to the ground. Step back into plank. Press the heels back for a moment. And knees down, hips up, chest down, everything down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Curl the toes under. Press up into downward dog. Take a breath here. And then look up. Step forward between the hands. Extend. Exhale, fold. Arms out. Inhale. Come all the way up. Exhale. Hands down. And I'm just going to stand on this side again because I like that. So from here, we're going to Vinyasa down to sitting. So take a deep breath in, come up. Exhale, you can bend the knees a little bit, fold again. Inhaling, finding length halfway up. Exhaling, step back into plank. Press the heels back, knees down, hips up, chest down, everything down. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling down, curl the toes under, press up into downward dog. And from this downward dog, we're going to come to sitting. So what I always do, I bring my hands a little bit closer to the middle of the mat. Come on to tippy toes. And bend the knees, look forward. And as you jump through, you cross your ankles. So let's have a go. Here we go. Jump to sitting. Everybody did that fabulously, I'm sure. So from here, we're going to start with Navasana, our abdominal exercises. And I'm going to give you a lovely variation. You bring your feet flat down on the ground, that's variation 1. And you grab one of your books, as heavy or as light as you want it. And you move the whole upper body as far as you can to the side. When you inhale, you come up, and then you exhale. I'm just demonstrating here. You come to the other side. People who want to do a little bit more, we're going to bring the feet up. We have the same book. And as we move to one side, as we move to one side, the hips are coming off the ground. We're going to move to the other side. Can you see that? My buttocks are off the ground. I'm on the side of my hip. Inhale up, and then we move to the other side. So you choose. Feet either down on the ground and left or right, or feet up and the hips move along. I'm going to do the feet up one, yeah? So take a deep inhale, come up. On the exhale, hands come to the right, knees, for those who want, come to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring the arms out as far as you can. Let those hips rock up. Inhale, up. Exhale, other side. Now for the second variation, inhale up, exhale to the other side and straighten the legs as the hips come off the ground. Inhale up, exhale, straighten the legs, hips off the ground. And one more on each side. Inhale up, exhale, straight legs, twist your upper body. Last one, inhale up, and exhale. Inhale back up and let go. And cross the ankles for a moment. Give yourself a little hug. And we're going to Vinyasa. So cross the ankles, roll over them to the front of the mat, and then come into plank. Press the heels back, knees down, hips up, everything down. Inhale up and stay here. And come into Sphinx pose. So bring the elbows forward to the ground. Can you still see me? It seems a bit dark. Yeah. I'm going to just put a light on as you stay in Sphinx pose so that you can see me a little bit better. There, that's better. And now you relax the legs and the feet. Let the ankles just drop out and gently begin to pull yourself forward as you anchor the hips into the mat. And you feel a lovely lengthening stretch in the lower back and in the lower abdomen at the front. Relax the shoulders, keep them away from the ears. Don't fall back into this. And then from here, bring the elbows out, bring the hands one on top of each other, and then rest the forehead on the hands. And allow for a moment to let go of all your efforts. Just lie. Find your breath. Let go. Allow yourself for a moment to melt away. Nice. And then bring the hands by the shoulders again. Come into a little cobra. And then from here, press up onto the knees. And come into downward dog. Just briefly. And from downward dog, you can hop, skip, jump. I'm going to jump with the feet on the tippy toes, knees bent. Cross and sit. There we go. We're going to have the legs straight out in front of you. Maybe I'll put them like this so you can see me with. There, you can still see my feet. And just a few breaths here as you curl the toes towards you. Keep the sitting bones grounded, hands relaxed by the side. And on the next inhale, take the hands up. And as you exhale, bring the chest forward. And again, if you have the belt still at your side, wrap the belt around the balls of the feet. Keep the shoulders relaxed and gently on the exhale, pull yourself forward. Inhaling, finding length. And as you press the feet into the belt, you activate the legs and it will allow the hamstrings to relax. And it will help you to bring your upper body forward. Because this is called a forward fold, but really it is called a forward fold. So not a downward fold, it's forward. Your chest reaches forward. Keep breathing. One more breath here. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, let go of the belt. And from here, keep the feet out in front of you. And bring the right leg, right knee up into the spine. Not the spine, into the chest. And then bring it out. Bring the foot into the other leg. Inhale, finding length. And on the exhale, your right hand is coming over the left leg. And you're just going to go into a very little twist. So you just press that hand into the other leg. And you feel a little twist. Your left hand is just hanging behind you here, relaxed. Just take a few breaths here. And then on the next inhale, you come back to center. And as you exhale, you fold the upper body forward over your outstretched leg. So see if you can actually keep both the sitting bones in the ground here and that bent knee. Make sure it feels okay. Keep that grounded down as well. Inhaling, finding length. Exhaling, coming down. Just a couple more breaths here. And I'm just going to turn around so you can see better what I'm doing while you're in this pose. One more breath. And then on the inhale, gently come up. And then bring your hand behind you on the ground. And then gently just lift the hips. Lift one hip up. Keep the other knee on the ground and come into a half wild thing. So you see how that works? Your foot is against the inner leg. You lift the hip and then you come up. And just let that arm hang here for a little bit. One more breath. And gently bring that hip all the way down to the ground. And from here, keep that knee bent. Your straight leg now is coming to go behind you. And you're coming up onto the right knee here for half pigeon. So your left knee is bent, the foot is under your upper body, and the other leg is straight behind you. And if you want to stay here with the arms straight, you already feel quite a nice hip stretch here on the right. But you don't have to stay here. You can also come down onto the elbows if you want. Just depends how your hips are feeling today. Or you can go all the way to the ground. Allow the head to rest on the ground. And just see where you want to go with this stretch. What I've learned in this stretch is that you need to find a position where there is no pain. If there is pain, the body will not surrender. So if your stretch is too strong, this pose is not going to work, never. So find a place, maybe here, where it feels like a good stretch, and then breathe into that. Just surrender and see if that hip can open a little bit more. Just one more breath here. And wherever you are, come up onto the hands and then bring the back knee a little bit forward. Come onto hands and knees. And just briefly into downward dog. Stretch the legs out. And then you inhale, come into plank. Press the heels back, knees down, chest down, everything down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog again. And from here, again, we're going to jump to sitting. So I bring my hands back a little bit again. Tippy toes, bend knees, and jump. So we're going to do the other side. So this time, the left knee comes into the chest, and then you let the knee drop out. Bring the foot into the opposite leg, and then you raise the left arm up, and just bring it all the way to the other side on the other foot, and then just gently come into a little twist. Just notice how nice that feels to give your spine a little twist. The other hand just rests lightly on the ground behind you. And then on the next inhale, come back to center. And then on the exhale, allow the upper body to fold forward over that outstretched leg. So keep both sitting bones down. Roll your upper body a little bit to the right here over that outstretched leg. Keep that foot active, that outstretched foot on the straight leg. And just take one more breath here. I'm just going to turn it around again. And then from here, gently come all the way up. And then bring your right hand behind you and lift that hip up, and then bring the other arm over the head. So I'm on the wrong side now because I've got my back towards you, but you get the idea. And really stretch the whole side body here. One more breath. And gently let the hips come down to the mat again. There, keep that leg bent. And now your right leg, roll it behind you. Come onto the right knee and allow the hip to sink into the half pigeon. So here we are again. Your left knee is bent, your foot is turned under the body. The other leg is straight out behind you. And you can be here feeling a nice hip stretch on the outside here on that bent leg. Or you come down. And maybe you want to come all the way down. Just see where it feels good for you, so that in principle, in theory, you find a space where you could hang out for maybe even 15 minutes. So if it's painful, there's no way you're going to do 15 minutes. So make sure it feels good, and then your body will surrender into this pose. One more breath here. And slowly come up out of it. Everybody onto the hands now. Bring the back foot a little bit forward and come onto hands and knees. There. And curl the toes under briefly into downward dog. And from downward dog, come into plank. Press the heels back. Bring the knees down, hips up, chest down, everything down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog again. And from downward dog here, again, jump to sitting in whatever way feels good for you. And from here, bring your arms out, roll down to the ground. And keep the feet flat on the ground. And I'm going to give you 3 options. We're going to drop our knees to the left and we're going to put our right arm out to the right. But you can, if you want, you can wrap the right knee over the left one, or you can even wrap it again. Or you can just keep the feet on the ground and the knees together and just drop them. That's fine too. So wherever you are, just now drop the knees to the left and allow the right arm to stick out to the right. And let the left arm just rest on the leg. And see if you can keep both shoulder blades on the ground. As you begin to let go of all your efforts now, feel a nice stretch, a nice twist. Inhale, come back up. And now if you want to wrap the leg, now you wrap the left leg over the right, or you maybe wrap it double if you want, or just feet together, knees together, drop into the right. And this time the left leg reaches out to the left, and with the right arm you can rest it on the leg. Or you can just have it by the side. And allow yourself to just let go in this nice twisted stretch. Relax. And then one more breath here. And then bring the knees back up to center. And it's time for relaxing Savasana. So allow the feet to just flop out, straighten the legs. Grab something to wear if you want, to cover yourself with a little blanket. Allow the hands to rest by the sides, palms facing up. And let go of all your efforts. Let go of all your muscles. And allow the body to get heavy. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Let go. One more. Inhale in. Exhale, let go. And then just allow the natural breath to take over. As you let go, allow your eyes to fall closed. And allow the mind to relax as well. And just be in this moment on your mat. Just you. Receiving the energy that you've created today in your practice. Let go. And then make some gentle movements with your fingers and your toes. Take a deep breath in. Raise your arms high over your head and stretch from your toes to your fingertips. And then bring the knees into the chest. Bring the arms around the knees. And just rock and roll a little bit from left to right. Give yourself a hug. Make movements that feel nice for yourself. And then roll onto the right hand side of your body. And just lie there for a little bit. In your own time, press yourself back up to sitting. Just cross the legs, come and sit comfortably. And just close your eyes for a moment and just see how you feel, how the body feels, how the mind feels. And as you open your eyes, we're going to take one deep breath all together. So bring the arms out, inhale, reach up. Bring the hands together at the top, exhale, slowly come down. Hands in front of the heart. Namaste.
शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः